Let's do the rest of the Levy phase. Next is pay. Who can pay on the Teutonic side? Only Heinrich has a coin. But his service marker is already at the end of Rasputitsa. However, he's in the same locale as Rudolf. And Rudolf, his service marker, is on the next box. So I'm going to spend the coin on Rudolf to extend his service. There it goes. And I extend Rudolf's service. Here he goes. And he doesn't have any vassal in play. No, he doesn't. On the Russian side, Domash has a coin. And there's the Vichy coin. Domash is at Novgorod, and his service marker is here at the beginning of Rasputitsa. I don't think he's going to battle here this turn in winter, so I think I'm going to just keep the coins again. Next, disband. Who is going to disband this time? Yeah, not an Abdel. That's the implication of the Valdemar card. So he's going to disband. Let's do it right now. So I'll put his service marker there on his mat and move these stuffs a little bit. So I'm going to take his troops and his assets. Put his assets there and his troops there. And he's gone for a while. He's gone for 3. So 1, 2, 3. There he goes. So the whole north part of the Teutonic side is vulnerable for an invasion by Vladislav and the Karelians. And that's finished for this bending. Next is the muster phase. So the remaining lords have these forces in play. And I'm going to play this hold card on Rudolf. I'm not going to shift his cylinder or calendar box. Yeah, he doesn't really need to. I'm just going to let him have lordship +2, so he's going to have 3 lordships. So let's begin with Heinrich. He's got 2 lordships. He's got a ship only, so what he needs is more transportation. And since he's going to play until the end of Rasputitsa, I'm going to get prepared and give him a boat already. A boat and a sled. Like that. So that he's not going to waste anything during the wastage phase. Rudolf has 3 lordships. The thing is that in winter there are only 4 command cards, and I plan to use already at least 2 with Andreas. Because Andreas is going to carry Yaroslav with him again to go to that place. So it needs 1 command card to move and another command card to do the actual storm. And I think I'm going to use a 3rd command card to get there already and block the Black Sea trade. That will be real good. So that leaves Rudolf to be the lieutenant of Heinrich for only one command card. So what can he do with that? At first he's going to have 3 lordships. Since he has only 3 troops now, I'm going to muster 1 more. Yeah, I'm going to muster 1 man at arm and 1 knight right now, so that's going to give him 5. one knight and one man-at-arm. Like that. And so that's one. I'm going to give him another sled. Sled. Here. And I'm going to give him a card that will give more armor to his units. It's a Half-Brother. There are two capability cards. One is linked with field organs, play on a lord in battle or storm, and the other with Hill. May play if defending in battle. I don't think I will ever have to defend in battle because the Teutonic lords are a little stronger, so I want this event card, Field Organ, to be available. So I'm going to take the Half-Brother from this. So T9. I'll pick T9. Let's see. T9. There we go. Half-Brother. Like that. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yaroslav is here. He's got militia, got a sled. He's there with Andreas. His service is until next turn. And he's going to siege, so I will give him the trebuchet. Trebuchet. No. Trebuchet is available. Good. There we go. And Andreas, he's already converts. This is the ambush card. He's got 3 lordships. So I'm going to give him one more sled, one more boat. One boat, one more sled, so 1 becomes 2. And 1 boat in provision for the next Rasputitsa when he's going to travel along these rivers. And 1 command card, 1 capability. I've got Half-Brother here, yes. I think I'm going to take the Warrior Monks. That is pretty strong. Because the Warrior Monks give a reroll for 1 knight's armor and archery, each archery and each melee step. So he's got a knight here, and it's going to be useful to roll the armor 2 times. Very, very useful. Yeah. Like that. Actually, this is Andreas, this is Rudolf. I think I'm gonna switch, because Rudolf has 2 knights, and Andreas only has 1. And he's got men-at-arm and sergeants too. Yeah, I'm going to actually give the Warrior Monks to Rudolf, and the Half-Brother to Andreas instead. Like that. Okay, so that's for the mustering of the Teutonic side. There are less lords on the Russian side. Domash has 2 lordship, and I'm going to take... He's going to be the one to muster the Black Sea trade, to give a coin, extend the lord service, and the archbishopric. That's going to be useful for him. 1 more seat for every lord for supply, and if he starts there, he's already there, he gets +1 command. Okay, the Karelians. have one lordship. He's going to take the Luchniki because he's got militia and light horse. Luchniki is this. Is this the one that I want? There are two Luchniki. This one is associated with March. May play in defending in non-winter. Yeah, that will be good to have March. And the other Luchniki is here. Bridge. May play on front center Teutonic Lord. He melee strikes with units up to twice round number. Yeah. I prefer to have the bridge available, so we'll take the Luchniki from here for the Karelians. So that's his one lordship. And Vladislav will be responsible of carrying stuff, so he's going to have one sled. Yeah, take one sled, like that. And his militia are not very good. Yeah. And I think he's already got enough sleds for now. I think he's going to take the Smerdi card. I got 3 lords, so I can have 3 capability cards tucked under the main board. That gives access to 6 serfs. Because I don't have a lot of lordship, but I have a little bit more commands. And the serf are mustered during the command phase. So that's pretty good to have the serf to absorb the hits instead of my actual troops. Next will be call to arms. I take the legate. I will not auto-muster a lord. I would like to have a lord that has +1 command. I would like Rudolf to have +1 command. So I'm going to summon the legate in an archibishopric and move it right away to a friendly locale in Pskov. And he's not going to do anything from here because he already moved, but during the next campaign phase, he's going to be carried by the lord who is already there and give that lord the possibility of having 1 more command. So that's pretty good. And on the Russian side, I will not spend the victory point. Instead, I'm going to get a new one. +1 victory point, because I choose to not muster Andrei this time, so I'll push him on the next box. And that gives me +1 victory point. And I'm planning to do that again next time, because it's Alexander that I want to muster. I want him to be ready for a good counterattack during the Rasputitsa season. So I move the victory marker here, and that's the end of the Levy phase.